What's up, guys? I'm JD Shackelford with the Shackelford's Mixed Martial Arts Center, aka Fight Clinic. I'm the head coach here, and I'm going to be demonstrating an attack, inverted triangle from the north-south on Buck Wages here, future UFC champ. So going from north-south, we'll go right into the north-south position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop up one of the arms. So I'm going to slide my arm across, like putting my palm down on his solar plex. I'm going to lean back, so as I've got pressure on him or whatever, I'm going to come up to my knees. I'm going to reach across, slide back, and dig my wrist all the way in tight to his armpit. Once I get tight to his armpit, I'm going to put my shoulder down right over the top of his bicep, so I don't want to be off of it. I want my shoulder laying on his arm. As I do that, I'm going to drive my weight back into him. As I drive my weight back into him, I'm going to turn my wrist up like my palm is like I'm stabbing him. Okay? So the blade, skinny side wrist, blade of the wrist, is going to be digging, and it should be tight in here. As I put my shoulder back down on him, it's smashing his arm down onto my wrist and it's causing pain there. Okay, so again, I'm scooping it. I lean back just real quick. So lean and drive back onto him. Sometimes I'll grab another bite just to make it deep, and so I'll keep biting until I feel it deep into there. Okay. Once I do that, I'm going to spin off to the side just a little bit, rolling off to the side, and I'm going to kind of turn him up just a little bit, just a tiny bit. And as I drive into him to turn him up a little bit, I'm still smashing on that with my shoulder. I like to think like the point of the shoulder right over the top of my fist here. I'm going to take the other hand, I'm going to reach under his head, and I'm going to grab his wrist. I'm going to press it down. A couple little details on the back. I'm either got my knee down on the mat and the other leg posted, or I can have kind of sprawled out and keep my weight all on him, okay? If I got my knee down, if you're just training, you can keep your knee down and make it light on your training partner. If I'm trying to really grind into him, my knee comes off and all my weight is driving down onto my shoulder on top of his tricep. I get more pressure by tilting my upper body, okay? Now, once I cup the wrist, I'm lifting his head up with my arm. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna scoop this foot under me, and this leg is gonna scoop over my arm and over his arm. My weight's coming off of him now. I'm gonna let go of his wrist. I'm gonna slide back. As I slide back, I like to pull everything to me, cupping his chin and everything. I'm gonna figure four. The top of this thigh should be laying on the mat. My calf should be clocking in right on his carotid, 45. Boom. I'll let go of the chin. I figure four. I hook my foot under his body to hide it. And now I'm gonna finish one of two ways. The first one I like to go for is the arm bar. So I dig in all the way through to where the back of my tricep, back of my shoulder is on his wrist. And I lean back, holding my thigh, boom, hipping into his arm. That's my favorite way to finish. Another way to finish is I'll sit up, post my hand behind me, and I reach for his elbow. And I'm gonna do like a technical stand-up. I'm gonna scoop this knee behind me like I'm trying to put my knee, like I'm trying to stand up, like a technical stand-up. So I'm gonna pull into him. Yeah? So I'm hugging the tricep and trying to finish. That's my technique for Technique Tuesday. Thank you, guys.